Hey there, Teacher Fit teachers, it's Coach Gina here, and I am super excited to be here to take you through your dumbbell workout for today. You are going to need a set of dumbbells. Look, I would like you to go heavy today. You might be a little bit mad at me later, but that's okay. But definitely we have some deadlifts today, which you can go heavy on. We have some reverse lunges, which I feel you can go heavy on. And then we do have either a press or a push press. Because I'm gonna allow you to use your legs on that, a little heavy. The only exercise that might find a little challenging with heavier weights are hang cleans, and we'll talk about that once I preview the workout to you. All right, so heavier dumbbells for today if you have them around. If you don't, grab something that is gonna be challenging. So we're gonna get started with a warm up. What I would like you to do is grab the dumbbells that you have, pick both of them up, and we are actually going to start with a straight leg deadlift. So you're gonna take your feet under your hips, shoulders stacked over top of the hips, belly button is in and tight, and we are just going to hinge forward here. Pushing your heels into the ground, squeezing your butt to stand. Nice, long, lengthened spine. What do I mean by that? It means don't roll out the shoulders, okay? Be careful to keep those shoulders down and back. I'll show you from the side angle before we switch to our next warm-up move. So you can see my back is long and straight, shoulders are down and back, squeezing my glutes to stand up into that position. All right, team, from here, we are gonna take this into a push press in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. So you can take your feet a hair wider if you need to. You're gonna dip and drive that weight overhead. So you want to push from the legs, brace the core, and then drive the weight up and over. Whenever we put weight over our head, super important to keep the core tight. We're going to transition into a lunge in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So holding one weight at the collarbone, step back, lunge, and then switch legs. Step back and lunge. So big step back, knee drop down, chest is up, core is tight. Good. 5, 4, 3, 2. We're gonna practice our hang clean together. Pick up your other weight. So you're gonna come from a hang position, catch on the shoulder, step together, and down. Let's do it again. Hinge from the hip. You're hanging. Keep the weight close to the body. Catch at the shoulder, and stand. A couple more of those. Hang, catch, step. One more. Hang, catch, and step. Good job. Weights down. Open the arm. Roll out the shoulder. Good, interlock, push out, and reach up. Good, let's go ahead, roll that out again. All right, team, that is your warm up. Hopefully got your heart pumping, body temperature up a little bit. We actually did every workout that you are going to see in your workout for today. So we do have a HIIT-inspired workout, 45 seconds of work, 15 seconds of rest. There are 4 exercises, and we will go through them 4 times, 4 rounds. So it's about 16 minutes once we get into it. Let's look at them. Your first exercise, as I mentioned, straight leg deadlift. Feet under the hip, shoulders down, hinging forward from the hip, dropping weight just below that knee. And then you'll take a 15-second break. We go into that hang clean. So you want to start in the hanging position, drive weight up, look how I'm catching in a squat, and then I'm going to step my feet together. So on that hang, it's very much like the deadlift, only we're stopping just above the knee. Bracing the core, driving the weight close to the body, always catching butt down, core tight at the shoulders. 15-second break. You'll go into a reverse lunge, holding weight at your side, alternating your legs. Reverse lunge, means that you take a long step back. Drop the knee, drive through the front heel, step together, and switch legs. And then our final one, push press. Use your legs or no legs. That's going to be your option, legs or no legs. So 45 seconds on, 15 seconds off, 4 exercises, 4 rounds. About 16 minutes of work. That's all we have. All right, gang, that's a wrap on your warm-up. Go ahead, grab a sip of water. If you have heavier weights, get them. You can always switch, right? So grab that, come back to me, see you in about 20 seconds. Okay, guys, welcome back to your HIIT-inspired workout. 45 seconds on, 15 seconds off, starting with that stiff leg deadlift. Go ahead, pick up both of your weights. Feet are under the hips, shoulders down in 3, 2, here we go. Off to the races, as they say. As you're doing your stiff leg deadlift, what I want you to be aware of is hinging forward from the hip, keeping a long straight spine, shoulders rolled down and back, making sure that we're not rounding out through the upper body. I'm going to turn to the side, show you that side view as well. Shoulders start stacking over the hip, belly tight, hinge forward, dropping down. Notice my back is long and straight, pushing up through the heel and squeezing the glute to stand. Brace your core, squeeze your glutes. 3, 2, and time. So I would recommend probably putting the weights down between each set of work just to give your grip a break. We have dumbbell hang clean next. So feet under the hip, we start in that hang position, hang forward, drive weights up, land low, and stand, bringing those feet back together. Now, if you're not quite ready for that low squat catch, you can also catch high. In that squat, that's a personal preference, so you do you. Weight stays close to the body, drive it up, sink it down, and then step those feet together. You do want to make sure your core is tight. Good, hang, catch, and step. Brace your core tight, weights close to the body, and again, you don't want to get quite so low in that catch. You can also catch it high. And weights down, go ahead, give me a little stretch out, shake out that grip. We have back stepping, lunge. All right, team, 3, 2, 1, go. Long step back, drop the back knee, chest up, core tight. On a lunge, you do want to make sure you're not shortening the range. If you don't come back far enough, it's going to push the front knee forward. So long step back, push out through the heel, together, and step, back, drop, up, together. If you need an option, we talked about it in the warm-up, bringing weight to the clavicle, dropping that back knee, and you can continue on just like this. 3, 2, time. All right, you can stretch out your grip. We have press, and you have 2 options. Push press, you use the legs. Strict press, you do not. Your option. Feet outside the hip. Ready? Go. Push to the top. So on a strict press, you would just take the legs out. No matter what you choose, when the weight comes in front of you, you should see your elbows, right? So you don't want your arms back here. Should have peripheral vision of those elbows. Legs or no legs, that's going to be up to you. All right, You guys, we're done with round 1. Amazing, right? Already finished round 1. Heading into round 2. Same movement, starting with that strict leg deadlift. So feet come in, just under the hip, shoulders stack over the hip, and then hinging forward, giving me that long spine, pushing heels into the ground. Good. Careful that shoulders don't roll. You do want to keep them down and back. Squeeze your glutes to stand. Belly button stays toward the spine. Keeping the belly tight is also keeping the back safe. So we do want to make sure the back is safe through every single movement that we do. Almost there. 3, 2, 1. Bend the knees, put the weight down, shake it out. Dumbbell hang clean is coming up next. So remember we talked about you can drop into a full squat or a high squat. Starting in the hang position, just above the knee, driving the weight close, and then dropping into a low squat, pushing out, step together. So on the hang clean, just like the deadlift, shoulders are back. Drive the weight close to the body, sink down, and stand up. I like to think of it when you're driving that weight up, taking off your shirt, right? And then putting your shirt back on. We can't take our shirt on and off if our arms are way far out in front of us. Core tight. Chest up and rest. Shake it out a little for me. Back step lunge. Dropping that back knee. Pushing in through that front heel. Squeezing the glute. 5, 4, 3, 2. Let's do this. Long step back and together. Breathe, brace, knee drop. Again, on a lunge, it is important that you get a nice range on that step back. Drop through the knee, push through the heel, step together, and alternate. That option is always there to hold the weight at the clavicle, or you can drop weight and finish with no weight if you need to. All right, gang, that is time. Go ahead, drop those weights down, shake it out for me, push, press, or strict press, or a combination of both. Ready? Go. Feet outside the hip, brace the core. You can dip, drive. Or take the legs out and give me that strict press. And time. All right, that was the end of round 2. Heading into round 3 already. How are you feeling? Hope you're feeling good. I hope you went with heavier weights and you're pushing yourself. Here we go. Stiff leg deadlift. Lighting up the posterior chain here means that you've got to squeeze your butt, okay? Big butt squeeze. Core tight. Long lengthened spine. Watch my shoulders and back as I tip. Long and straight. Drive up through the heel. Tightly squeeze the bum. Time. right, shake it out. We have those hang cleans next. Look, we're into round 3. So do you want to push yourself a little? Try to get a little deeper in that squat. Just a little. I'm not asking for you to get all the way down, but if you can just sink a little lower. Start in that hang position, drive weight up, sink down, and stand. Weight stays close to the body. Again, if you are just here today, beautiful. Keep pushing in the direction of progress every day, every time. We're always here to make progress, right? Never perfection. I want you to push to your goal. Stay true to why you started. 5, 4, 3, 2, rest. Shake it like a Polaroid picture. All right, you probably don't know that song. It's old. All right, here we go. We're going to backward stepping lunge. Weights are up. Here we go. Long, step back. Good. Brace your core hard. Push in that heel. Belly tight. Shoulders down. Remember your option. Option 1 would be one weight. Option 2 would be no weight. You decide where you want to go with your workout. Time. All right, gang. Press or push press. You decide. Feet outside the hip. Weights up. Belly tight. Go. So dip, drive. Look, if you're dip driving, your butt is still going down and back. Brace the core hard. Drive through the heels. Push the weight up. On your strict press, keeping the core tight, just no legs. Option, if you need it, would be strict press, one weight, right? And time. You guys, moving into our last round of work. Round 4 of 4. Starting with that stick. Oh my goodness. Stiff leg deadlift. I talk too fast. All right, here we go. 45 seconds, feet under hip. Let's go. Drive through the heel. Squeeze the butt. Long spine. Shoulders down. Brace your core hard. Breathe. You don't need to rush, right? This is not a race. Slow and control wins. That means you're getting the most out of each one of these movements. Make sure you breathe, guys. 10 seconds left. Let's get every drip out of our last round. 5, 4, 3, 2, and there's your bell. Weights down, shake it off. Last time with our hang clean, how'd you do last round? Did you get a little deeper into that squat? Let's work it. Let's work it. 3, 2. All right, team. Starting in that hang position. Weights close to the body. Landing low in that squat. Listen, your heels never leave the ground. When you catch it, your heels are on the ground. You should not catch it in a heel lifted position. Now, if you're like me and you're giving a little jump, that's fine for the heels to come off there. But in your landing position, heels are never up. So, hang, weight close, land low, stand it up. Brace that core. And rest. You guys, This is it. This is it. Heading into reverse lunge. Last one. Weights up. Ready, set, go. Step back, lunge, up, together. Back, lunge, up, and together. Push into that front heel. Tightly brace. Chest stays up and lifted. Remember, it's a long step back. Drop the knee, push through the heel, step together. Breathe and brace. Four, three, two, time. All right, last one. Press. You get to pick legs or no legs. You have 5 seconds to make that decision. We finish this strong. Weights up, feet outside hip. Let's go. Brace your core. Drive through the heel. You can take the legs out of it. And just give me a strict press. Remember, no matter what, you should see elbows in peripheral vision, making sure arms aren't behind your head, putting a lot of stress on the back and shoulder. Time. Go ahead, put your weight down. You made it. Give me a little shake here, side to side. We're gonna stretch out, starting in the standing position. Go ahead, hinge forward, dropping fingertips right down. Just hang here for a second. Breathe. Good. From here, go ahead, drop knees onto the ground, put one weight in front of you. We're gonna do extended child's pose, big reach. Good. Shoulder over elbow, tuck the toes under, push up into down dog, and then bend the knees. Walk your dog a little. Good. 5, 4, 3, 2. Go ahead, drop back down to the knee. Sit your butt onto the heel. Reach out for that weight. Stretch out here. Good. This time you just walk your hands in. Go ahead, sit down. Bring your feet out in front of you. Reach up to the top and then dive forward, reaching for the toe. We did a lot of posterior chain work today. Want to make sure that we take care of that posterior chain. 5, 4, 3, 2. Last but not least, on your legs, feet together. Let your legs fall wherever they may. You don't need to force anything down. Even if your legs are up here, you don't need to force them down. Now walk your hands to the end of your shoe where your toes are, keeping a long spine still. You should feel a bit of a deeper stretch in through those inner thighs. 5, 4, 3, 2. Go ahead, come up to a standing position. What I'd like for you to do now, interlock fingers, push out, reach up, lean side, now center, lean side, now center. Open and roll out those shoulders, re-lubricating the joint. And you have just finished your workout for today. I hope it was challenging. I hope you pushed yourself. Can't wait to hear from you. Make sure you leave us a note on the Teacher Fit app or on Instagram. Have a good day, guys. Bye.